Can anybody guess where I am? I'll give you a hint. I'm not in my Lumina. Yep, I got a new Monte Carlo. Sweet. It's in really good condition. Even the original wheels are still in pretty good shape. Said 34. Only 124,000 kilometers. Beautiful leather interior. Grandma owned. There's a better shot of the interior. Even the driver's seat's in mint condition. Back seat was never even sat in. And I do gotta get a vacuum in here. And clean out the mud from the farm. So I did swap my HIDs in from the Lumina. Now let me show you what this baby's got for a motor. It is automatic, but it's a fun automatic. Wood grain and everything. So there's the HIDs in it. 3/4 dual overhead cam. Sweet. 215 horsepower this year, 220 torque. It's a 1996. It is a belt-driven overhead cam. Not loud enough. Now, guess what I paid for this thing? Nice. Oh, yawn meow. Okay, be quiet for a minute. Now, the Monte Carlo actually didn't cost me anything at all. I traded the Lumina for it, believe it or not. So, it was a pretty good deal. I mean, the Lumina was in perfect condition, mechanically sound and everything. And this car does need quite a bit of work. It needs 2 front wheel bearings, rear brake lines, and a fuel filler neck because it's got a leak in it somewhere. And the last thing that went on it before the owner decided they didn't want it anymore was the alternator quit working. Well, when they went and got their price from the shop and found out it was going to be between $1,000 and $1,500 depending on where they went to have it replaced, because it's a $300 alternator, and it's like an 8.5 hour to 9 hour book labor to do that job. It's really bad. It's in a really stupid location. Anybody who knows about these motors knows exactly what I'm talking about. And yes, by the way, I know I need a fucking haircut very badly and I look like a damn hippie. Now, it took me about 4 hours of beer drinking and $0 to repair the alternator. All I did was take a diode pack and regulator from an alternator from an old Grand Am that I had laying around my shop, which was the same generation of alternator but a different casing. And I just swapped the Grand Am guts into this one, and it works perfectly fine. Drove it all the way home from the trailer, and that's an hour and 15 minutes, and it's still charging perfectly. So everything works really good. The car is fully loaded, it's all leather and power, and it's really fun to drive because it actually goes like snot, believe it or not. And it's way better on fuel than my Lumina was, because the Lumina is only 160 horsepower and it's trying to lug around like 4,200 pounds, and with me in it and my audio and all my work gear, it's up around 4,500 pounds. So this car is definitely a pretty sweet deal. So anyways, all I have to do is throw in a couple wheel bearings, replace the fuel filler neck now, and patch up the rear brake lines. They're not pissing leaking, like I still have brake pressure, but they're leaking a little bit, so they have to be replaced. So we'll get all that going, and I'll make some videos on how to change the wheel bearing and fuel filler neck and crap like that, and maybe even a brake line video. I fucking hate brake lines though, so don't count on that one. Anyways guys, hope you like the new purchase. Couple little body spots that need to be touched up, just some surface rust, but no big deal. I'll have it all cleaned up and polished and looking like brand new in no time. I mean, it almost looks brand new now. So, until next time, cheers and beers. I love beer.